everyone. BA Wolf here with Book Boyfriend Podcast. Ta-da! It is day 12 of our 12 Days of Book Boyfriends. So I am your finale, your last book boyfriend that you're going to get. And I have saved the best for last, as so I like to say. The other girls might not agree. I don't know. So tee-hee-hee. I don't know if they'll agree with this. I can only safely assume that almost everybody who's read this book will agree. So without further ado, on the 12th day of Christmas, Santa and the entire fabulous book world gave to me Dean Holder from Hopeless by Colleen Hoover. Oh my goodness, I could probably give you a 30-minute video of everything that I love about this book, about the way it's written, about every detail that is described, about every moment that happens, about Dean Holder himself, about Skye, the female lead. I could go on, and you probably would not want to listen to it. Unless you really just love my super squeaky voice. But to be honest, this book it's been 2 years since I've read it, and I can still remember it as if it's the first day that I read it. So I am going to start off with giving you the blurb for the book. But first, if you have not seen the cover of this book, I wish I had this book in my hands. I wish so badly that I could hold this book. I have yet to find it in a bookstore, so I need to go hunt it down. But this cover, it's stunning. It's one that you'll sit and stare at, and you have that moment where you sigh because it's so gorgeous. And you can't even put into words how beautiful this cover is, because it's like a painting. You just honestly have to see it to understand what I'm describing. It's unlike any other cover, and she did the same thing with the companion novel, Losing Hope, which you need to read that book too. So without further ado, here's the blurb. Sometimes discovering the truth can leave you more hopeless than believing the lies. That's what 17-year-old Skye realizes after she meets Dean Holder, a guy with a reputation that rivals her own and an uncanny ability to evoke feelings in her she's never had before. He terrifies her and captivates her all at the span of one encounter, and something about the way he makes her feel sparks buried memories from a past she wishes she could stay buried. Skye struggles to keep him at a distance, knowing he's nothing but trouble, but Holder insists on learning everything about her. After finally caving to his unwavering pursuit, Skye soon finds that Holder isn't at all who he's been claiming to be. When the secrets he's been keeping are finally revealed, every single facet of Skye's life will change forever. Oh my gosh. Okay, so from the very first word to the very last page, the period, this book held me. It held me like no other book has ever done before. Colleen Hoover has this impeccable way of weaving words into sentences, into paragraphs, into pages, into chapters that literally just hold you hostage. And it's not, I love erotica. I love a good steamy book just as much as the next fabulous reader, but this book it holds you in a way no other book can. This is probably the one book that I will recommend to anyone, young, old. If you are a fan of paranormal, erotica, just plain romance, you will love this book. It's not even about the romance, the sex scenes. It's not about that. There's a dark, twisty story in here, but it's one that's going to just dig itself into your heart, and you're not going to want to let it go. And that is how I feel about Dean Holder. Okay, so we need to get into him now, because that's what this is all about. And, okay, it's hard to put into words the perfection that is Dean Holder. I had to write this down because I knew that I was going to forget some of these things. Not forget, that's a terrible word. I knew I was going to, stumble over myself, because I could sit and talk about him for days. And my husband's probably like, Babs, come on now. But he's perfection, and not in that, oh man, he's got $1 zillion, got himself a helicopter and this big huge sky loft and this fancy building with a bellman. That is not Dean Holder. Dean Holder is your boy next door. Dean Holder is the guy that every girl wishes grew up next door to her. He's the guy that you want as your best friend. He's the guy that you just want to know in your life. Even men would love to have him as a best friend. That is Dean Holder. He is, and he's sexy as hell too. There's just nothing I can describe about that. But he literally captures your heart on every single page, and I'm going to give you a little taste of Dean. So, without further ado, let me inform you of something, he whispers. The moment my lips touch yours, it will be your first kiss. Because if you've never felt anything when someone's kissed you, then no one's ever really kissed you. Not the way I plan on kissing you. Can you just feel the tingles in your skin right now that you're just you can't stop smiling thinking about Dean? And then my final quote for Dean. Sky, I'm not kissing you tonight, but believe me when I tell you I've never wanted to kiss a girl more. So stop thinking I'm not attracted to you because you have no idea just how much I am. You can hold my hand, you can run your fingers through my hair, you can straddle me while I feed you spaghetti. But you are not getting kissed tonight, and probably not tomorrow either. I need this. I need to know for sure that you're feeling every single thing that I'm feeling the moment my lips touch yours, because I want your first kiss to be the best first kiss in the history of first kisses. Bam! That is Dean Holder, ladies. Okay, he cooks, so that's pretty amazing. If you've if you've been in my videos, you'll know that almost each of the guys cook. I really love when a guy can cook. So there's that. But there's no one, and I mean no one, that can do a first kiss or even a first non-first kiss the way Colleen does. She has such a way of describing even the lips to where you are just so infatuated with this that you forget that it's not about the smut, that it's about just the moment that these two people get together. And if Dean doesn't steal your heart, I don't know who will. And so that's why I'm so excited that he is your final book boyfriend. And if I haven't urged you to go get this book, then go look for yourself. Go see the reviews. Go see every other single, I think there's over 2,000 reviews that explain how much Dean Holder has infiltrated in someone's life. And you don't want to let him go. If I could claim him as my own and keep him forever tucked away, I would. But I want to share him with you because he's just that guy. And I mean, I'm not even kidding when I say it's been 2 years since I've read him. And you'll not forget any single moment. I think that's it. I am truly begging you, urging you to go get Hopeless by Colleen Hoover to enjoy the amazingness that will be your number one book boyfriend, Dean Holder. So I will leave you with that. I hope you all have a wonderful, fabulous Christmas holiday season, whatever it is that you celebrate. I hope it is blessed and full of fun family moments and laughs and lots of food and cookies.
Thanks for joining us. You can find out who will be on upcoming shows and what books we'll be discussing, as well as more about our hosts at www.bookboyfriendpodcast.com. See you next time when we add another boyfriend to the ranks.